push. Come on. Certainly a test for the waterproofing. We thought we'd had it bad the other day, but this is absolutely horrendous. So that's all this side done. Oh, if you can see, all the scribing's been done along the edges. Right into there. And then this bit needs doing. So that was done yesterday. Up to here. And all the full tiles. I ran out of, it's getting late, and I ran out of tile cement, so there's those two there to do. And then the full ones along this front bit here. We've just barricaded it all off because of the dogs. So we need to put a full tile in here. And then the fronts, which I'll try and show you. And we've put all these front pieces down here on the step. So all that bit's done. And we've got one little slither to put in there next to the step. And two pieces to put either side of here. Almost done. And this entire room is how big?
8 by 5.3, so it's at least 42 square meters.
Yeah, it's a big room. If I take you over, try climb over here where we've barricaded it. Oh, take you up. Oh, I've got my foot stuck. So I'm stood in this far corner. So this is how big this room is. It's huge. And this is the entire ground floor of the house. And then on this side we have the garage. So yeah. But who overestimated the square footage?
That would be me.
So we've got
As per.
the scribing to do, but at the moment we've got 9 boxes of 13 tiles left. So we might attempt to try and do something in the garage. But yeah, it's looking really, really good. Once all this scribing's done. And we've also got some, I'll show you. Let's come back over this way. We've got some grout. So it's like a really dark terracotta. We were thinking of going with black, but we don't want it to stand out as much as black would make it, if you know what I mean. So it's just this really dark terracotta. So it'll still make the tiles stand out, but not pop, if you know what I mean. We don't want them to pop. So yeah. So once Rob's finished his scribing, that's my next job. This is absolutely horrendous. I have never in my lifetime seen rain like this. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And the wind. had a really bad rain of the day. Before we put these tiles down, we had a massive puddle. And it's seeping through the bottom of the wall round here. We did have a little bit of guttering on the corner of the roof outside. I'll show you once it stops raining. And we took it down thinking, oh, it's no good, it's no use, it's not doing anything. But it was taking the water away from coming off this corner of the roof. It's the corner of the house roof that goes behind the kitchen. So yeah, the soil is higher than the building. We've never had this before, even when it were a dirt floor. So I think because we've had that much rain and it's really, really bad today, we've put a door there to try and deflect some off, so it's not as bad as what it was last time. But yeah, it's certainly coming through. So we need to dig that bit out round the back and put a French drain in there, and that'll stop this seeping through. It's just because the soil's higher. So yeah, we can resolve that, but for now I'll just chuck some towels down and hopefully soak the majority of it up. The tile cement that we've got is waterproof anyway, so it won't damage the tiles, but yeah, we need to sort it out. Saying that, there's no water at all coming through this wall, so my fix on the steps worked, which is really good. So that's one leak solved, several to sort. So that part of the roof up there is where the little piece of guttering was, and obviously we've taken that off and all the water's coming down here. So we've put that door there to deflect it, but we had that much rain, it's just not worked. So if I can lift this up, the ground level here is higher than the inside. Not in the kitchen there, but it definitely is here. So we need to, this is just a little bit of gravel on top, so we need to just dig all this out and potentially put a French drain in there. Just need to get it lower than the inside level, so probably back down to the foundations on this side, just so we can stop that water ingress through that wall. It does, all this will be pointed eventually anyway, all this rubbish stuff taken out and repointed, but yeah, we need to sort this out. I don't think for 1 minute, well, I hope not, that we don't get as much rain as what we've had over the past few days from this storm Claudia, because that, I've never ever seen as much rain as that in my entire life. It was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, we can solve it, so it's not a problem. So next week we've got a few dry days, so that will be one of the jobs on the list to sort out. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Down to check on the little stream. Yeah, we've had a bit of a break in the weather, but it's like a raging torrent. Yeah, I can't wait till we get cleared over our side and we can just come down and have a look. That's a plan for, well, it was a plan for autumn, but the weather's been absolutely horrendous lately, so we haven't even started on that yet. And by the looks of that, we've got a lot more coming in. So much water coming down there, if you can see it. Oh, I've just come up to the mine, and if you can see, so much water running through there. You see that? A lot more than what we had before. So We're just waiting for a couple of dry days so we can get back down and see where it goes, if we can. So this is our water line that's really overflowing. There's a river going down there, and in relation to this banks up, and the hole is, where are we? There. So you could see how the possibility is that it connects going through this banking to here. I won't imagine they'd put two mines this close together, but you never know. More investigation needed. You know, puss. And as you can see, everything is going green. And it's starting to rain again now, so I need to go in. Look at my polytunnel. It's just ripped the fabric more or less in half. So we need to try and sort that out one way or another. Hey, one thing after another. So that's dry, that side, after all this rain. So we'll have a look at the other side. Try and zoom in. Oh wow, look at all that water.
And it's now coming out from the right hand side as well as the left hand side. There's a lot of water coming out there.
Yeah. That's a lot more than it was yesterday when I filmed it.
Yeah, a lot more.
Keita's doing some inside chipping because it's raining outside. As always, supervised by Bingo.
Here we are back in the mine after a few days of rain. We've come to take some measurements and look for any markings or anything distinguishing, maybe who built it, how old it is, that kind of thing, chisel marks, and just have a general closer look at what's going on in here. We are due rain shortly, so I kind of want to be in and out. Right, let's go down this rubble slope, which is really quite steep. So there are, I don't know if you can pick it out, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 niches along this line here. They don't look big enough for candles, and on this side opposite there are more niches, so maybe do posts going across, propping it up. I don't know. But let's continue. There's quite a big niche, as you can see by the size of my hand. I've been told to look in the niches for remnants of wax from candles or soot. Chisel marks or pick marks. Yeah, see, look out there. Some of the niches look quite high up. There's one, for instance, and one above it, another one here, which I might be able to look inside. See that niche? No sign of wax or anything. So, as you can see, the water's running really quite quickly now after all the rain. So, here's another niche. Again, exercise going on. No wax, no nothing. This is the big ledge. Big hole in it, I don't know. You can see in the hole. Seems to go back quite a bit. No idea what that's for. Any markings on the walls? I can't see anything. More niches. Yeah, some of these niches are really quite high. Looks to me almost as if this was made with a pick rather than a chisel. There are no straight chisel lines, which I would expect running vertically, or so I'm presuming it must be a pick. Where this triangular platformy thing is, that's where I'll take a measurement from the ceiling to floor. It seems pretty about average on here. I can't see any markings or, maybe like a mason's mark or just basic graffiti. Now here, just coming into the light, I can see almost vertical lines in the wall. So these, I would presume, down here and along there, are more likely chisel marks rather than a pick. Yeah, they're hard to see unless you get them at this kind of acute angle, so it throws a shadow. Yeah. So no ancient or old graffiti, unless you can spot some, but I can't really see anything in. Well, we'll take a few measurements and I'll let you know how long this part of the tunnel is from the water down there through to the bottom of the ladder, and the height and the rough width as well. It may give somebody who knows more than me a bit of a clue as to who built it, when it was built. But yeah, I'll take those measurements and I will let you know. It's a cool place though, it's really cool. I have brought with me some fishing floats that I'm going to drop into the water ahead, and hopefully these will float through and come out maybe in our mind. So here we go. Right. And yeah, there's a floor, so it's moving away. We'll throw another one in. And when I come out, we'll go around to the mine and see if they appear in our mine. And that should be proof that this runs through into our mine. We'll see. Where the waterfall is, in mine, the small waterfall, there's quite a lot of silt and debris build up below it. I believe that's from the collapse where it's washed more down. So it's not quite a true reading, but I've pushed the hoe down through it a little bit and it comes to the top of this white mark, just about bang on, which is...
That's a lot deeper than we thought it was.
Well, I said 3-4 foot. 1, 2, it's bang on 3 foot. 3 feet deep, which is 90 centimetres.
Right. Which would come way above his wellies.
90 cent, way above my wellies.
Yeah.
But I would like to take out some of that grit and debris from below the waterfall, simply because it has been documented that there have been gold mines in this area since Roman times, and any dense metals like gold would wash down, drop into the bottom of the waterfall and sit there. So if there's going to be, if it's a gold mine, that's where any loose gold would end up. So I will take it out, I'll take some samples out right down to the bedrock and give it a bit of a pan at some point.
So this is our existing water mine. So I've just come down to see, because it's flowing quite quickly, to see if there's any sign of these balls coming through. But while I'm waiting for that, I'll just show you. We believe this is a modern wall that's dammed this up, but the rocks actually go, they come all the way down here and to here on this side. So we think originally there's quite a few rocks on the floor down here, so whether they've fallen down from it, but we think it were dammed up to here originally, and this is where it all opens up, so it's a possibility. But sorry, it's really overflowing, so it's a bit wet down here. You can see the crystal clear water. No sign of anything coming through yet, and it is starting to rain quite heavily, but I'll stay for a little bit longer. Rob's just gone to go get the torch so we can see if we can shine it further back, see if we can see anything. There's nothing come out as yet. And you would have thought the distance, it's not, well, Rob will tell you how many metres it is, but it's not that far away. So we just had a 10-minute break, see if what happened. So we're just coming back up to the mine now to see if these balls have appeared. Let's have a look. Well, oh, there!
Yeah.
Ah, it's there! Let me zoom in, you might be able to see it. Can you see it right up there? Huh. So, yeah, they're connected, aren't they? Yeah, definitely. Huh. Wow. Yeah, that's better. You can see it there now. So yeah, they connect. Definitely. It's took its time, but it's definitely there.
Back at the mine, and I've taken some measurements just in paces. My pace is about 90 centimetres, so I'll work it back and roughly work out what meterage it is. To the right, where the tree roots are coming through, where the collapse is, we believe it's these trees here, because they're the only kind of big trees in that direction, and then the collapse is further back from that. So basically under here is the tunnel, which I'm going to explore on the next dry day, because it's been raining quite heavily again. But I did pace this going off to my right or my left, whichever way I'm facing. So it's 15 paces to the waterfall where the flooded tunnel starts. So I'll try and wend my way 15 paces on there, and we'll see where we end up, because the waterfall should be below me. So from the bottom of the ladder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The waterfall should be somewhere near where I'm stood, directly below me. Which means...
So the hole's just over that little hill there.
Yep. Waterfall somewhere around here. Our mine's over there, so I'd say it's about 12 metres, maybe 15 metres from the hole to the waterfall. So let's see how long this flooded tunnel is. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19. I'm on 19 long strides, so that's 19 metres to here. It's a couple more metres out to where the water exits.
Which is just there.
Yep. So the flooded tunnel, which is right under my feet now, is roughly 20 metres long.
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water, yeah. If it's a metre deep and a metre wide, that's 20,000 litres.
Wow.
20 of these IBCs. So yeah, there's a lot of water in it, and there's a lot of water overflowing into the ground beyond the dam wall. So yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. So where these trees are, which we believe has caused some of the collapse with the roots, there is a big granite terrace wall running round the back. Now, if I was building a big granite wall, I wouldn't want to basically put it on top of a mine shaft or tunnel system, because it just weighs so much. So was the mine dug first and then people forgot it was there and then came up and built this old wall? Or was the wall here to start with and the tunnellers came across not knowing what was above their heads? Who knows? But this is an old wall. So the dogs have been out this evening barking up at the hillside, and I've just come out to see what they're barking at. Sorry, the camera's shaking slightly, but there appears to be a person stood up on the hillside with maybe a white t-shirt on or something. I've been here for a few minutes. He hasn't moved, and appears to be just stood there. Yeah, the dogs are obviously a little bit freaked out and looking at it, so am I. Very, very strange. You see, he's just on the hillside. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about that one. There's nothing up there, just woods and yeah, spooky. I'll keep coming out and keeping my eye on it, and yeah, strange. This is the hillside where we spotted something last night. I've come down just to check to see if there's anything that it could have been. And as you can see, it's completely overgrown. Trees, Spanish broom, and the broom must be at least 6 feet tall. There's absolutely nothing here. I'm just not getting it. I'll go to another vantage point a bit higher up and just see if we can see anything. Strange. So I'm looking across to the house where I was stood last night, and this is the hillside from kind of looking down on it. You can see the broom and everything. I just can't work it out. Really, really bizarre. And if there was somebody up here, they must be mad. You wouldn't walk up here through this lot at night. There's so many hazards, holes, overgrown bushes and trees. And you just wouldn't stand. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, I have no explanation. We hope you enjoyed the video. I personally found it really interesting going down the mine, and what I saw that night, I have no explanation. It's
Frightened the life out of me when I saw that footage.
Yeah.
Don't like stuff like that.
But yeah, if you did like the video, please subscribe. It helps the channel massively. And also, welcome to our new subscribers. Thank you very much indeed. Your support is just so welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for watching our last video. We had an overwhelming response to that one. Yeah, and the comments, do excuse me, I am trying to catch up on all the comments and reply to everybody. So that's ongoing.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. We weren't expecting that at all. And it means so much to us. We can't really put it into words. It's just everything to us. It's great. Thank you.
This week we're supposed to have quite a few dry days. So in the next video we will be going the other way in the tunnel to try and see what that big cavern is at the back.
Yeah.
We will try and secure it all up first so it's safe, but we want to know what's that way.
Yeah. But I don't like being underground when it's wet, raining. It causes problems.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to that one. I hope you are too. So, on that note, have a great week. Look after yourselves, and we will see you. Hello?
If it ain't dogs, it's cats.
And we will see you on. We will see you on Tuesday.
Showing your bum. Anyway.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Bye.